Hi there, I'm Molly.
And I'm Jaymie, and this is our From the Pasture with Hired Hand podcast.
For 15 years now, we've been proudly helping breeders promote hundreds of thousands of pedigree livestock with our easy-to-use animal management-driven website software.
And let's not forget about Hired Hand Live, where over $1 million worth of livestock is sold online each year.
We're excited to bring you market trends, sales data, advice from your fellow breeders, and stories from the ranch.
Our software makes managing your website and your animals a breeze, so you can focus on what you love.
So let us handle your digital chores while you tune in to another episode of From the Pasture with Hired Hand. Welcome back to From the Pasture with Hired Hand. In today's post-sale recap, we're reflecting on the 2025 Chisholm Trail Sale that occurred this past weekend, June 28th in Enid, Oklahoma. Many Longhorns found new homes and greener pastures to call their own after this sale. We'll be diving into all the key data from the weekend, including the most viewed animals, top-selling lots both online and in person, and the overall number of views from hiredhandlive.com. If you're curious about how the bidding unfolded and which consignments caught the most attention, stick with us as we break it all down.
The Chisholm Trail Sale wasn't just about the excitement in the ring or online bidding, it's also about the impressive stats that show just how much interest this event generated. From overall sale averages to the number of views on Hired Hand Live and other key insights, let's dive into the data that highlights the success of this incredible sale.
There were 36 lots sold total. The unofficial total was $79,800, while the unofficial average was $2,216. The internet-only average was $2,400.
With this being the 14th sale of 2025 to be included in our Hired Hand Live Trends and Averages series, the 2025 annual average to date is $7,383, while the internet-only average is $3,851.
There were just around 8,500 total views of consignments online and 50 registered internet bidders for this sale.
The most viewed lot after the sale was Lot 4, GF Lady K, consigned by Glendenning Farms. She had just over 600 hits, and she was also the number one most viewed before the sale with just over 400 views.
Now that we've looked at the overall stats, let's spotlight some of the standout moments from the sale. Specifically, we're going to highlight the top 5 lots that were sold to in-person buyers during the Chisholm Trail Sale. These Longhorns not only drew attention, but also left Enid, Oklahoma with some pretty excited new owners. Let's take a look at who sold and claimed these sale-topping consignments.
The 5th highest selling lot to an in-person buyer was Lot 17, SSR Ready Hot Rowdy, consigned by Silver Summit Ranch. She sold for $2,800 to Travis Casey.
The 4th highest selling lot to an in-person buyer was number 26, Tap Dance, consigned by Big Sky Livestock, selling for $3,100 to Dale Eppert.
The 3rd highest selling lot in person was Lot 23, which was a sub, River Forks First Class, consigned by TK Longhorns. She sold for $3,200 to Curtis Abel.
The 2nd highest selling lot to an in-person buyer was lot number 38, M2 Cooter 17, consigned by Bryant Cattle Company, selling for $3,500 to Donley Dirksen.
And the number one highest selling lot to an in-person buyer was Lot 4, Sophie So Nice, consigned by Circle A Longhorns. She sold for $8,000 to Jody Bryant.
Now let's read about Sophie So Nice's sale comments that appeared in the Chisholm Trail sale catalog. Sophie So Nice fits her name. She's a feminine-framed young lady, but not out of proportion at all. She is out of a good Texas Longhorn stock such as SR Clout, Juma, MC Hangin' Tough, and 50/50 BCB. Sophie's Grand Dam, Carolina Dream, recently sold for $48,000 at the Glendenning Fiesta sale and is the best 50/50 daughter out there. With the lateral horn she already has, she will continue to grow and twist. She's a dandy, bid with confidence.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Looking for top quality Longhorns and a taste of true Texas spirit? Look no further than Cantera Cattle Company. Our passion for Longhorns shines at Old Gringo Ranch, where tradition meets excellence. Visit us online at CanteraCattleCompany.com and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for the latest updates and ranch life fun. Ready to experience it yourself? Schedule your visit by emailing canteracattle@gmail.com. Remember, God is great, Longhorns are good, and life is crazy.
Are you a new Longhorn breeder eager to educate yourself on market trends and sale prices? Stay in the loop with our text messages. Get the latest updates, events, and insider tips on all things Longhorns delivered straight to your phone.
Stay informed by texting website to 888-700-8131, then reply with Longhorns. That's website to 888-700-8131. Sign up today and take your breeding program to the next level.
Do you sometimes feel like you're the only one who doesn't have it all figured out? Rural life can be isolating, but it doesn't have to be.
Welcome to Ag's Most Okayest Farm Girls, the podcast for women who are craving connection, laughter, solidarity, camaraderie, and just overall encouragement in your everyday life and dreams.
Each week, your hosts, Annalise, that's me, and Courtney will cover topics such as farm life, mom life, making money online, side hustles, hobbies, sharing on social media, jobs off the farm, and so much more.
Us rural gals need to stick together, so saddle up for some fun, real, and unsolicited advice and stories from our everyday farm lives.
Grab a drink. We're Ag's Most Okayest Farm Girls, and we're here to help. Listen wherever you find podcasts.
After highlighting the top lots purchased in person, let's turn our attention to the online arena. We'd like to personally thank the sale host of the Chisholm Trail Sale who trusted us at Hired Hand Live to make it possible for bidders from all over to participate. Some of the weekend's most exciting sales happened through online bidding. Here are the top 5 animals that found new pastures thanks to Hired Hand Live internet bidders.
The 5th highest selling lot over Hired Hand Live was number 11, Helm Miss Smoky Gale 361, consigned by Helm Cattle Company, selling for $2,400 to Sheila McFarlane.
4th highest selling lot online was lot 32, Juma Gift, consigned by Circle A Longhorns. She sold for $2,800 to Gwen D'Amato.
3rd highest selling online lot was number 27, GF Iron Tango, consigned by Glendenning Farms, selling for $3,000 to Marcus Kitewright via Hired Hand Live.
The 2nd highest selling lot to an online buyer was lot 18, HLR Calypso 224, consigned by Cold Copper Ranch. She sold for $3,100 to Jesse Windmaker.
And topping out the sale for internet bidders was lot number 37, Helm Fantasia, consigned by Helm Cattle Company, selling for $4,000 to Haley Holden via Hired Hand Live.
With the top online sales covered, let's take a closer look at the impact of Hired Hand Live's internet bidding on this weekend's sale. Hired Hand Live continues to bridge the gap between buyers and sellers, no matter where they're located, and the stats from the Chisholm Trail sale speak for themselves. Here's a breakdown of the influence our online platform had during the sale.
There was $21,600 value added through internet bidding and 81 online bids. 9 lots sold online to 6 different buyers. And with this sale taking place in Enid, Oklahoma, our furthest internet buyer was located in Oregon, roughly 1,500 miles away from where the sale was held.
Now let's shift gears and we'll talk about the Futurity that was also took place this weekend. We'll go over each of the class winners.
Starting with the bulls, the Class 1 winner was PCC Spirit in the Sky, entered by Pace Cattle Company with 225 points.
The Class 2 winner, Copy $50, entered by Circle A Longhorns, ended with 229.5 points.
The Class 3 Bulls winner was Clarence of Tabletop, entered by Tabletop Cattle Company, and he received 230 points.
The Class 4 winner, PCC Diablo, was entered by Soda Springs Cattle Company, and he ended with 229 points.
Finishing out the bull classes was class number 5, and that winner was Red River Firestorm, entered by Circle A Longhorns with 230.5 points.
Now we'll move on to the heifers, and the Class 6 winner was Premier Rockin' Radiant, entered by Premier Longhorns, and she ended with 229 points.
Class 7 winner was Hubble's Lucky Charms, entered by Crown Creek Cattle with 231 points.
GF TJ's Sweetie was the Class 8 winner, and she was entered by Glendenning Farms. She ended with 228.5 points.
Class 9 winner was Innovated Morning, entered by Bryant Cattle Company with 227 points.
The Class 10 winner, GH Tickle My Fancy, entered by Lynn and Trey Long, ended with 231.25 points.
Class 11 winner received 230.25 points, and her name was 4C Delta's Pride, and she was entered into the Futurity by Cold Copper Ranch.
The Class 12 winner, LT Checkered Now, entered by Travis and Shauna Johnson, ended with 228.5 points.
And finishing out the females was Class 13. H.L. Mulberry Medley was the winner. She was entered by Circle A Longhorns, and she received 229 points total.
Next, we'll go over the Grand Champion bulls and heifers, but we should note that the Grand Champion wasn't determined by their points. It was determined by the head-to-head that they had after the Futurity. They brought in each of the class winners, and then also, I think it was 8 of the highest point females, and I forget how many of the high ranking or the bulls with the most points back in to go head to head. So now we'll go over the Grand Champion from each of the bulls and the heifers.
The Grand Champion bull was Class 5's winner, Red River Firestorm, owned by Terry and Tammy King. And the Reserve Grand Champion bull was also from Class 5, Box Office, entered by Circle A Longhorns.
The heifer Grand Champion was from Class 10, Horseshoe J. Isabel, and she was entered by Jimmy Jones. And the Reserve was from Class 7, Hubble's Lucky Charm, entered by Crown Creek Cattle.
Looking ahead, we're excited to announce the next sale we'll be attending with Hired Hand Live, which means another post-sale recap podcast will follow shortly after. The next event on our schedule is the GNTLA Great Northern Longhorn Classic Sale, and to help you get ready, we'll be releasing a pre-sale podcast on Tuesday, July 22nd. We'll be joined by the sale host to give you all the details, exciting consignments, and updates you won't want to miss. Be sure to tune in and stay up to date with everything you need to know about the upcoming sale.
That's a wrap for our Chisholm Trail Sale. We hope you enjoyed hearing about the Longhorns who have now moved on to new pastures. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future updates on From the Pasture with Hired Hand. Until next time, take care of your cattle, enjoy the pastures you roam, and we'll see you soon. When it comes to buying and selling livestock, trust is everything. At Hired Hand Live, we have a platform that breeders and buyers rely on, whether participating in a live auction, an internet-only event, or hosting their own online auction. Our secure, user-friendly system ensures that your bid counts, and every transaction is backed by our commitment to integrity.
Whether you're a part of a consignment sale or planning your own internet auction, Hired Hand Live connects breeders and buyers live and online. Discover why breeders trust us with their livestock auctions. Visit hiredhandlive.com today.